Good morning. I'm out on my new Royal Enfield Himalayan. My first ride. And you're coming with me. This is absolutely fantastic. It's the first time I've ridden this. Let's shut the visor down so you can hear me better. Sat on it in the showroom. And it was just delivered just this morning. Although if you've been keeping up with my videos, that might have been last week or a few days ago. However, I've put them out. I will traffic when you don't really want it. Oh, this is such a comfortable position. Yes, I'm not going to review this motorcycle. I really don't see the point. There are so many about. It is technically an obsolete model these days, with a 450 already out, and I've heard rumours of either a 650 or a 750 version in the pipeline. So it's pointless doing a review. Well, I'm just stopped here, so rearrange that mirror. That's better. Perfect view from these mirrors. So much better view than my scooter mirrors, if I am allowed to say so. Now I've got over the intrepidation, if you like, of that first ride. Yes, I'm still getting used to it. Still need to know what's what, but I'm having fun. Right, we do have a clock on here. It's on the dashboard next to the mileometer, which is there, if you can see it. It is currently showing the wrong time. I'll have to have a look at the book when I get back and work out how to reset that. Probably could be doing a little bit quicker down here, but I'm getting used to it. This is my first ride, don't forget, on this bike. I haven't ridden the bike. Well, I've ridden my scooter, but I haven't ridden a bike since I passed my test just over 3 weeks ago. So I'm taking it very easy. But we will have a little look around. A lot of scenery you've already seen before from previous rides on my scooter. But it's better, surely, to have a little ride around on roads that you know. Oh. And that was a nice little bit of speed. I'm still only in 4th gear. Some of these bends around here are quite tight. That one in particular quite often catches me out in the reverse direction. There's a bit of a bump just along here, roughly where that warning sign is for a bridge. I think it's before or just after the actual bridge, and I always bottom out on my scooter. Here we go. Oh, that was more fun. But then, don't forget, this is an adventure bike. It's designed for that sort of thing. Oh, nicely taken there, I think. So here we go, we're heading down the road, Campton behind us, Gravenhurst up ahead. Oh, I keep getting my foot stuck on the foot peg, changing gear. But oh my goodness me, this is such a different machine to my scooter, as I knew it would be. I knew it would be. There's no holding back on that one. There's no denying it. It just backs up what I thought. It's a totally different beast, and it's so different also to the Yamaha MT-07 that I passed me testing on. No disrespect to the Yamaha, but this is my bike. Oh dear me, if only you could see the big grin I've got behind this helmet. I'm sure one or two of you can imagine that size of that grin. Well, obviously I haven't got a camera mounted on the bars as yet. That's something I need to look at, short term as well as long term. And obviously my phone needs mounting somewhere. But if you saw me little walk round video, which is the previous video to this one, you'd have seen there is on the handlebars, in fact I'll show you and get around this bend, just there, if you saw that, is a USB charging point. So I can keep your phone charged up as we go along. Now either I've used an awful lot of petrol, I doubt it, or the gauge has moved since we started moving, but I've still got plenty in there for now. Of course, the other thing that you can't see is I've got a different jacket on. It's the first jacket I had for motorcycling, which ticked the box prior to me CBT. It does what it needs to do, but it's more in keeping with a motorcycle than a scooter, which is why I've chosen to put it on and chosen to wear it for my tests. It's good, and although these are nice, generally speaking, quiet country roads, it is the middle of the afternoon on a Wednesday, going through village centres. There's always parked cars. And dust carts to look out for, although that's not a dust cart. That looks like a gas bottle delivery. Oh yes, I'm not finding this difficult at all. I had found it difficult switching from the scooter to the riding school's bikes initially, but soon got used to it. I'm enjoying this so much. Gear change is not quite as smooth as I'm used to on the Yamaha. However, it's not something I'm used to, if that makes sense. Which is something I did get used to when I was riding it. Oh, should have changed down there, I think. God dear, I did feel that single cylinder thumping away then. That's 411 cc's, single cylinder. Trying to ride there in the wrong gear, I noticed it. But again, it's stuff you get used to, isn't it? When you start riding something new, it's like driving a different car, you know, it's all stuff to get used to. Although technically it's all the same, they've all got their quirks. So as I say, this is the first ride. I'm not going to do anything too spectacular, go anywhere too exciting. Yeah, see, again, it's getting used to how it corners, which I will do. Took me a little while on my scooter, and I realised that. And all of a sudden I started noticing I was leaning more than I was the previous time. But there you go, it's all a learning curve. Got this right, just down the end of the road here is a much faster road. We'll have a little ride down there. Easy. Oh, I can feel the air rushing in and around this jacket. Oh, well needed on a day like today. Quite there at the end of the road yet, but yes, it's the faster road. It is the A6 down into first. Need to stop, messed that up, right, and I stalled it. Good job that van's gone the other way, otherwise you'd have got annoyed with me. No need to rush. And we're away again. All the way through the box. don't know if you're picking up any of this wind noise, but yes, I'm still getting it. Right, we're coming up to a dual carriageway now. Let me come off of this roundabout. And we're going to turn off here. Cross the up to indicate left, but we do need to indicate right. Nothing coming, out we go. Indicate right again, so I'm going all the way around this roundabout. Well, it had to happen, didn't it? So something I probably haven't mentioned, that the reason that I got a Royal Enfield Himalayan when I had literally the world was my oyster when it came to choosing something bigger. Well, quite simply, many years ago, I've been following Wiltshire Man on YouTube. I'll put a link to his channel down below. In fact, I'll put a link to the video that I'm referring to on his channel. I was following him basically for his camping trips. At that time I was watching a lot of people out camping on YouTube, and that's where the initial thought process for this channel came from. However, this particular video that Wiltshire Man put out was him going to collect a brand new Royal Enfield Himalayan from the dealer. And as soon as I saw his bike, I thought, oh, that's a nice bike. And that sort of rekindled my thoughts of getting on two wheels again. I had a 50cc moped, scooter style. In fact, it was a Honda Vision Metin, that was it, back in the end of the 80s, early 90s, which I had until I passed my car test. And until I've always wanted to get back on two wheels, but I think it was seeing Wiltshire Man, seeing that Himalayan, it made me think that's the bike I want. And at the time I thought to myself, well, that's the bike I want, let's do the test and grab it. And then, well, one thing and the other, sort of, you know, it's like you make plans and they all end up, I won't say quite going to cock, but different things in life happen and such like, so I didn't get to pursue that. Oh, actually, there's another big reason why I didn't. I started in China with a C. We'll say no more about that one. So, yes. So that, oh, yeah, I won't say it put me off, but it didn't make it easy. So it sort of went out my mind a bit. And yes, and then it was still there at the back of my mind. This Royal Enfield Himalayan. I mean, Wiltshire Man's bike is a lovely white with sort of grey camouflagey type pattern to it, which I do like. However, yes, this has got a splash of red on it, but it ticks so many boxes, so many. I wasn't going to let the colour sway me alone. Anyhow, fast forward on to a year and a half ago, well, 2 years ago, when it sort of dawned on me that yes, I want to get back on two wheels. Easiest way to do it is with a 125, and yes, I had lost an awful lot of weight, currently at pushing, in fact no, I might be tipping over, around about 11 stones that I've lost. And that sort of prompted me a bit as you start looking at a 125, which is where I ended up with the AJS scooter that I still love, I'm still not getting rid of, still going to be riding it, still going to be going scooter rallies, scooter events, etc. But like for most people, a small bike is the bike. This larger one is more for fun, whereas most bikers that have more than one bike or two bikes, it's the other way around, isn't it? So I feel. So there we go, you know, there's my journey to the Himalayan. Obviously I'm not going to take it to the Himalayas, I've got no plans to. Like that needle's dropping quick. I better start heading home, so I've got no cash on me, nor any means to pay for fuel. Didn't think I'd need any when I was out today. Never mind. I'll get home and I will read the manual, see about resetting the clock, get that back to the right time. And we'll see what we can do then. So, you don't need to follow me all the way home, so I'm going to end the video right here and say thank you very much for watching, those that have. Thank you very much for subscribing, those that have. And if you haven't, which most of my viewers haven't, and feel like doing so, it's your choice. You know where the button is. You don't need me to guide you. You don't need me to put up one of these little things here that goes ting, like a lot of people do. I know you don't need me to, and to be honest, I don't know how to do it. But yeah, you get what I'm saying. So until next time, whatever machine I might or might not be on, wherever I might be, I'll see you then. Bye for now.